we're only doing 30 minutes of this big, huge AI topic. I'm going to be talking about two things that you need to adapt and adopt and play with and integrate into your life. I'm going to give you the URLs for that. One is ChatGPT. The other one is called AIPRM. I'm going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation, so you're not going to be seeing my face and having this little human interaction. We're going to be doing words. This is all about words today and the power of words. So my talk is going to be visually through words, and all the words that I've chosen to be on this PowerPoint are super important to just dive in and just grab a hold of. It's less important that you look at me. It's more important that you look at these words, what I'm sharing with you about how to communicate with your market, and really just go, I'm going to get a real quick little like power boost upgrade that then I can have that knowledge and I can apply it to the tools. So, it's like somebody saying, I'm going to hand you the keys to a car and you've never driven before and you don't have any skill. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some skill, some awareness of yourself and your market and everything to do with marketing and languaging. And then you're going to be able to take that and apply it into these tools. And we're going to do a brief look at what ChatGPT is and what AIPRM is and the integration and how it applies to specifically your Google business profile, which some of you may not even know exists. If you have a website, you have something already created by Google, even if you haven't even found it or seen it, Google recognizes you and it tries to support you. Google wants to be your number one referral partner. How many of you go to networking meetings and you only come home with business cards and no appointments? That's a struggle we all have, right? Because we go to these networking things and we are basically dating. We're not there to like land clients. If that happens, amazing. Most of the time, that's not what happens. It takes time. So Google says, hey, people are searching for you today, 24 hours a day. And if we get it right, if we adapt our language to the people who are searching for us, then Google says, here is somebody who might be interesting to you. I'm going to put them in front of you on the internet. So this is a service that's been going on for Google for years and years. Its whole principle is to give people relevant content that is applicable, honest, upfront. They don't like scammers. They want people who are actual in business and have really good solid background. And I'll tell you, the number one thing that you can be going after, for your clients is referrals by reviews. So when you have a 5-star review on Google, 4 or 5 star in that higher ticket, people will Google you and they'll look at what your reviews look like. So it's so important, because those reviews act like referrals. Basically, people go in there and go, well, that person trusted and had an experience and gave them a 5-star review. Hey, that looks good. And they keep checking you out. They keep comparing you. Everybody compares people on the internet. They look at your Facebook profile. They look at what you're doing online to check you out. And if the more content you have, the more places you show up congruently, people can go, hey, I really groove with this person. And if they're looking for somebody who says that they're like a life coach or a plumber or an electrician, you do your searching. Everyone does their searching online. And so this is part of how we can structure ourselves. So I'm going to step into my PowerPoint right now. Let's get this on here. And of course, there's probably going to be a lot of little black things going on in the back front. So if you can't see it, just let me know. But I'm going to be showing you software stacking. I'll be applying the tool of AIPRM to ChatGPT so you can better communicate with your searching audience. So what is ChatGPT and what is AIPRM? Not the technical side. They are tools that you use with your genius, your creativity, your insight, your inspiration, your wisdom, your knowledge. And these are tools that are here to help us craft better content, written and visual, so we can connect with the people we want as our clients. This means we'll be creating an offer today that connects with a market. So if you go online and you look for ChatGPT, this is the beginning of their website. This is what it looks like. And it's chat.openai.com. If you haven't signed up to get a free account, I want you to do that sometime this week. And then you're going to have your login. It's free. That is the ChatGPT 3.5. There is a paid version, which is $20 a month, which is the one I have. There's lots of reasons why you get the paid version, but you want to start with the free. Next is, what does it look like when it opens up? This is kind of what ChatGPT looks like. You can see I have ChatGPT 4, but basically it says, how can I help you today? And you pop a message right in there in that ChatGPT line, and you ask it a question, and it starts giving you answers to things. So that's basically all it is. Now, step into AI PRM. This is a Chrome extension, and it integrates with ChatGPT. This is the thing I'm wanting to share with you all, and I can't express to you how powerful this software is. It's also free. You can also pay for a paid version. Your productivity is going to get a humongous boost because of AI PRM, because what happens is it turns ChatGPT into this. Right now, you don't know what this is. It's completely unrecognizable to you because you have no cells of recognition. You're like, what am I looking at? But what you're looking at here is a structure of prompt engineering. This thing is heavily designed to support you in everything you want to do. We're going to go into that as an example later. But the thing is, what do you put in? How do you communicate with this thing? So we need to talk about who is your market and how do you pick a market. We're going to talk about 3 levers of success, 4 variables when picking a market, the 3 main markets, and the riches are in the niches, which is your submarket. So let's talk about the 3 levels of success. 1, you need to pick a marketplace that are growing on pace with the population. You do not want to pick a marketplace that's dying. I hate to say it, but one of the most dying markets right now is newspapers. They're dying at a rate of 25% a year. A dying market right now is theaters, movie theaters. There are things that are, what has died? We know what's died already. As Sears, JCPenney died, Borders Books died. So things are constantly changing. So you want to look at a marketplace that is active and alive and growing with the population. Your offer needs to be magnetic and amazing. It has to stand out. Persuasion, that's a lever of success. You need to be exceptional at persuading people to engage and buy your services and products. These are skills that are constantly being developed. Our ability to communicate and our ability to engage and be magnetic and be attractive so that the right people say yes to us. We don't want to be attractive to the wrong people, of course. There are 4 variables when picking a market. A, pain and desire. You have to be selling to a starving crowd because people have to want to buy what you have, not just need, because we don't buy what we need, we buy what we want. And if we only bought what we need, we'd be like living in tiny homes and have hardly anything, any supplies of any kind. Would just be the basics. But you look around your house, you look around your life, and you buy what you want. That is the general population. And so we have to connect with that pain and desire, moving away from pain and moving into desire. Number 2, purchasing power. We have to be selling to people who have the money to buy, right? C, they have to be findable. We have to know where they are. They have to be easy to communicate with directly. The market must be growing at the same rate as the population. That's the 4th variable. That's a repeat of the first one, but the market growing at the same rate as the population is super important. The three main markets, you all know this: health, well-being, wealth and finances, relationships and purpose. Something you do, whatever you do, will fall into one of these three categories. It might not seem that obvious in the beginning, but you're supporting people in their health and well-being by doing what you're doing, either their wealth and finances by doing what you're doing, or their relationships or sense of purpose. Those are the big markets. But the riches are in the niches, and that's where your submarket comes into place. And you need to have a submarket that you operate in that differentiates you within these three main markets. A submarket represents an even deeper dive into one of these markets. So think, I'm doing this business so that my clients can have X and eliminate Y. What is your X that you're helping your clients get? And what is the Y that you're eliminating? Being able to communicate about that is like a magnetic link in their mind. So what is your business in the business of doing for the people who are investing the money? Your market is human. Number one, we talk about people like we say prospects, we talk about market, we use all these words, but really bottom line, we're talking about human beings who have the money, who want something that we offer. So what is your business providing for specific individuals that they can't get for themselves? What is your business providing for specific individuals that eliminates the problems, obstacles, and concerns that they have? We have to communicate that to them because that's already going on in their mind. So let's think of a simple product. Time management course, a book or a manual. So let's just go with time management. Here, there's no unique avatar. There's no unique process. It's being sold to anyone, anybody with skin. So it might sell for what, $29 or $19 on the market. Then we jump into time management for sales professionals. A little bit smaller, demographic, maybe could sell for $99. So let's see what happens when we niche down. A specific product, time management for outbound B2B sales professionals. This could sell for $4.99 a person. The person thinks, I am an outbound B2B sales professional, and I'll make my money back if I buy this course, right? Because it's talking directly to me and my specific problems. So the next level down, we go time management for outbound B2B power tools and gardening sales representatives. You could take it and go wherever you want, but you could charge $19.97 for this because it's just made for them, solving only their problem in their unique situation. I can't express enough how when you get this dialed in, that's your powerful offer. That's your awesome offer versus time management, a time management tool. When you drill down and you go, I'm going to talk to only these people, this means it's solving only their problem in their unique situation. That's an awesome offer. Why do you niche down? Well, 100 times the price by niching down versus generic solutions. If you have a specialized process that is unique to your specific market, you have just leveraged and gone way up. You can charge more. The market and the selling becomes way easier because the message and the copywriting is going to be very specific to that group of people. And that's where the AI comes in, where ChatGPT comes in. You bringing your specific offer to the copywriting process that ChatGPT is going to do for you. It's going to make the outcome so much easier for you to communicate. It's very difficult. The more generic you are with GPT, the less effective the content is. So getting really specific is so much more helpful. So the reason niches are so profitable is that you can be very specific in your message, how you craft your solution so that it's seen as more valuable to that specific person. So this key point about communication, the goal of great writing is for the reader to understand. The goal of great copywriting is for the prospect to feel understood. And I'll just say, for the human person who has the need and the desire to feel understood, I can't express this enough. Your marketing is designed, good marketing is helping that person feel understood. When you persuade in marketing and advertising, you're trying to get the person to feel understood. You're not trying to get them to understand you. The better you articulate their situation and their problem, and you explain what they're facing and what they deeply desire, the more attractive you become. When you can articulate their problems and desires better than they can, you win their trust because it's an exact match. And that's what Google is best at, is exact matches. So you become the expert. You'll be given the privilege of bringing the solutions to their problems in a better fashion than what they do for themselves and better than what others have tried in the past. So these are your two pieces. Do they try to do it for themselves and they can't? You step in. Have others tried to help them in the past and it hasn't worked out, and you step in? You have to know that you're playing in this tier of, yeah, they've probably tried something in the past or they tried to do it for themselves, but you understand what's missing in the mix. As a result, you're the expert at solving their exact problem, bringing them their desired outcome, and therefore justify the price that's probably significantly more because it's made specifically for them. Makes it personal. So we know business means sales. If your offer is not converting to sales, I want you to go back through this process. This is being recorded. It's going to be up on our YouTube channel. It's going to be on our members portal as well. Go back through this process on how to pick the right market, because that's going to help you get your messaging done. So when you specialize in a niche, it means your offer will solve a specific person's problem better than a generic commoditized solution. You don't want to be a commodity. You don't want to be an apple among apples. And then everybody's comparing you with a price. So if you're a coach and you're a life coach and there's 100,000 life coaches out there, why would they pick you? If you're, a plumber, if you're a tax accountant, if you're whatever you are, you don't want to make yourself a generic commodity that they start comparing you with price. So now we step in and you can use AI in a targeted way, because you can craft a compelling offer, spend more on marketing and more on targeted ad dollars, because you now have a specific way to reach specific customers with a specific message and charge higher price points and make a good profit by building a sustainable business around the model. So it just makes more sense. So here we are. AI can help you now. We turn to our two integrative tools, ChatGPT and AI PRM. All you have to do is put those two words in Google and you're going to find it. Again, that's what ChatGPT looks like when when you first start. And this is what AI PRM looks like. Now I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to take you to the next part. And I'm going to show you with my ChatGPT exactly when we look down here, all this stuff. This is ChatGPT integrated with AI PRM. You can see AI PRM for ChatGPT. If you want me to help you upload this into your computer, you can definitely reach out to me. But it's got all these options here. So let's just go with copywriting. And we go here, and this could be about, accounting, persuasion, product description, research. There's all these options you can choose. So I'm just going to do copywriting and marketing. What pops up here are some prompts. Business plan creation, a comprehensive guide. The most practiced Google Ads site link creator, AdWords headline. You can see these are prompts that are already pre-built into AI PRM. If I just go to all, and I go to all, we've got, look at this one. This one's the most popular. Human written, 100% unique SEO optimized article. I'm going to click that. It's already prompted for English. The tone, I don't have the paid version of AI PRM right now, so I don't get to have all the different tones. If you pay for it, you will have tones that are happy, playful. You can also craft your own tones. And then writing style, you can see here, the only thing I have is poetic. But when you have the paid version, you've got all these different writing styles. However, let's just type in plumber in Monterey, just for the heck of it, California. Let's see what it does for us. You're seeing the AI go to work looking for different ways to optimize. You're seeing H3, H2. Do you see this H1 tag? This is actually SEO writing, where the ultimate guide to finding a plumber in Monterey, why you need
created with a prompt human.
Sorry, that's my other AI. Common plumbing issues in Monterey. Overview. This is all this content that it starts putting out. Now it starts writing the article. The ultimate guide to finding a plumber in Monterey, California. So who would use this? This would be like a post or a blog for a plumber who would write about a plumber. This could also go into a video, why you need a professional plumber, common plumbing issues in Monterey, benefits of hiring a local plumber, how to find the best plumber in Monterey, online research, word of mouth. Look at all this content that it's bringing up so that and that was just one thing. I just typed in Monterey, what is it? Plumber, Monterey, California. So you can imagine if you start popping in here, I'm going to stop sharing more detailed content about your demographic, because you're plumbing for people who want solar hot water heaters, something really specific. Then it's going to start talking about solar hot water heaters. This thing goes deep into the content on the internet, and it's grabbing information to help you craft content. So it's a pre-prompt generator, and you can build your own prompts as well. The prompting it's kind of like going to the restaurant and going, I just want some food. That's a bad prompt to your waiter. Imagine AI is your waiter, and he's going to go back and he's going to get the chef to make something for you. And if you go, well, I just want some beef, like, just give me some beef. And he's like, okay. About how you talk about anything, the way you order your food from a restaurant, you care about how it looks, and you've got those descriptions that are there. And you're like, I want that exactly that way. And that's how you can have everything. So I have a client who is a massage therapist. So in order to find her Google business profile, I'm just going to type in compassion. Shoot. She's in Erie, Pennsylvania. So it might not sorry. There we go. Now we're going to find her. So this is her Google business profile on the right. If you type in your name or your business name, not the URL, just the words with spaces, see if you have a Google business profile that comes up. So Compassionate Heart Massage has one. This is one that I've been working on. She has 296 5-star reviews. That is so much credibility right there. I mean, when people Google her specifically, this comes up. But when they Google massage in Erie, Pennsylvania, she comes up as #1 in the rankings. The next thing is we've got the hours of operation. We've got her address. We've got products. She can list her products on here. And then she can post articles. So I've been doing all this for her behind the scenes. So like one of the articles, I create this image for her, and then I go in and I She wants to talk about tennis elbow. I literally put in to ChatGPT, talk to me, I need information about tennis elbow and massage therapy, and craft me a short little article on, uh, tennis elbow, how massage therapy can help for tennis elbow. And I make sure I have her name, her location, because that way it knows, oh, we're going to add that into the sentence. Here we talked about migraines with massage, like this is massage for migraines. So I went in ChatGPT and it gave me a lot of information about migraines and massage and the benefits of it. Now, my job ultimately is to give the information to the business owner, have her check through it, make sure it's exactly what she can do. She might look at that and go, oh, those are great ideas. I never thought about wording it that way. Or we don't do that. It doesn't work that way. So you're always checking and comparing the content that comes back to you. But you can see, you can target specific information with your specific skill for a specific need for a specific person. And that becomes really effective marketing, because now you're actually talking to the people who have the issue that they want removed. They have the goal that they want to have helped get to. So the more specific it is that you put in the content into this ChatGPT, the better your information comes back. So how many of you, I want to pause because this has been 26 minutes. I'm counting myself. How many of you feel like, hey, I have some information that I can go forward with now, and I'm going to step in and I'm just going to start playing with this? How many of you out there are like, yeah, give me a 1 in the chat, or just raise your hand? Because the goal here is to say, I'm going to make this more familiar to you. The only reason why you feel overwhelmed is because it's unfamiliar. So anytime you feel overwhelmed, just tell yourself, oh, it's just unfamiliar. That's all. I just don't have any cells of recognition in my brain. So I'm going to have to start leaning in and getting curious about what this thing is, because it's here to help me. And I am here to help you and walk you through whatever you need to get it up and running, and also help you do it for you. So I do done with you and done for you services. So today it's been a great just going through this. I hope this little bit of information was helpful.